Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Guardian's new Elite Specialization called the Willbender. The Willbender is basically using an offhand as a new weapon, so that's like the new weapon combination. In this video, just to show you the agenda, first of all we're going through all the spells, the active spells, we're testing them one by one, and then we're of course going to end with the talents, like the more passive one. It's more about reading the talents and so on, but the first thing we're going to do is going through the active spells, seeing how is the Willbender actually being played, like gameplay wise, and then we're going into some theory crafting with the talents, the build, and see how you can actually set it up with different stuff like that. But let's get directly to it. So first of all, if we open up the character, you will see down under here, Elite Specialization. If we move it here, you will be seeing here, Elite Specialization, we have Willbender, which basically unlocks the offhand sword. And then of course you have all the different build talents, you're unlocking spells, and etc. And so on, so on, so on. But first of all, let's talk about the most important things, which is the normal spells you're getting, because you have of course the number 4 and the number 5, because even though you don't have, like, if you take your main hand weapon off, like unequip, you of course always have your number 4, number 5 spells, which is the new spells. We're gonna take the back the sword on. So we of course have the Executioner's Calling, and we have the Advancing Strike. This is the two new main abilities you're getting on your number 4 slot and number 5. The number 4 slot, Executioner's Calling, strike your foe with the rending force after a successful hit. Follow up this attack with a dual strike. Pretty cool. Deals 39 damage with the first attack, and then with the second attack you're going to attack twice with 130 damage. Also, it's going to apply vulnerability, and it can hit up to 3 targets, and it has a range on 130. Let's test it out. So let's see here. There you go. That was pretty massive. That was pretty massive. So first it like dealt an attack, and if it was like successfully, it hit it up with like a dual strike. Let's try see one more time. That's cool. That's a really cool one. Okay. Then we have Advancing Strike, which quickly dash towards your foe and then shadow step to deliver a debilitating attack that first slow and then immobilize your enemies. So it deals twice damage to 104, slow, immobilize, and it can hit up to 3 targets, and it has a 500 range. Let's see. So like from here. Okay, that was pretty cool. Quickly dash towards your foe and then shadow step to deliver. I see that. I see, okay. I like that, like dashing and shadow stepping and then delivering like a really cool strike. I mean, what happens if you use it like... Ah, I see. So you're like dashing and then teleporting. I like that. Let's try again. I mean that was actually pretty cool. Like, can you then use it like because right now it tells me that this is only the range I can use it from. But what happens if we go a bit outside? Okay. So this is actually a spell you can master. It actually tells you just the range of your teleport, but you can actually use it even further away with the teleportation, like the dashing. Okay, let's just try that one more time. Dashing from here, even though it says it's out of range. I like that. I like that a lot, like really a lot. Okay, so that's like you can say that's our two like main abilities. That's the two we always gonna use in combat. Then of course we have we can see your virtue, and your virtue of course changes every time you're going to change your Elite Specialization. Then your virtue also changes here, and let's see what we actually have. So we have the first one. It's very important to know that each of these always has like a second ability. You can see it says Willbender Flames under it, Willbender Flames and Willbender Flames. But let's go through each of them. Rushing justice. Rush toward your target and gain justice, delivering a strike and emanating Willbender flame. Let's see. Okay, that was pretty cool. And basically I think what was on the ground was the Willbender flame. Manifest flames that damage enemies on interval. Activating this ability to destroy other Willbender flame effects. Yeah, so basically that is the flame ability. Okay, I like that. The next one is Flowing Resolve. Remove conditions and gain following resolve. Rush forward and evade attacks while leaving Willbender flames in your wake. Oh, so you're like running away and you're getting some regeneration and you heal and you also leave flames behind you. So you see like you can see like we are, and that's the thing, like that's the thing, if you use another of these virtues, then basically you're removing the other flame on the ground. You cannot have like 3 flames that active at the same, because it says here if you're activating another Willbender flame, it basically like destroys the other one. We could actually like test that, like by putting down this one. Yeah, basically you can see like it destroys ASAP the other one. I see. And then we have the last one, which is the Crashing Courage. Shadow step a short distance while gaining boons and emanating Willbender flame from your location. Gain courage. Remove other active virtual effects. The skill is unique per game mode. Okay, let's see here. What happens if we teleport onto an enemy? That could be quite interesting to see. So... Huh. Okay, so basically this one is like leaving a trail of fire, like the Willbender flame. This one is like making a crush is, and then your number 3, well, basically Crashing Courage is, of course, it's giving you swiftness, it's giving you stability, ages, stuff like that. But most importantly, it gives like the coolest of the fire effects. Basically burns the whole ground here. I like that. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So that is like the main active spells that you get from using a sword as an offhand. That's like your main rotation. Then of course we have of course 4 spells here you can use. 1 ultimate and also 1 healing. So let's go to the healing first. The healing core is called Reversal Fortune. It's pretty cool. Guard yourself with light, negating the next incoming strike and healing you instead, even if the strike would have been lethal. If an effect causes damage that will be lethal, that damage will be negated and you'll be healed instead. If no attacks lethal damage are negated, you will be healed the lowest set amount. So basically, if someone is about to heal you, you're using this spell, then the next 1.5 seconds, you're basically gonna be like blocking, and if he attacks you in that 1.5 second, then it basically blocks the attack, you negate it, and then you heal 66 healing. Like from where I'm at, from the stats I have right now, that's the healing. And if you don't get attacked, it's just gonna heal you like half of it, just only 33. So I mean, we can test like here. If I attack this guy here, do you see like damage was 0, and again 0, and it heals. Of course you didn't see I was healed now because I already had full health, but basically you have to use it. You have 2 charges. It has 2 charges, by the way, and each charge of course has a 15-second cooldown. But it's pretty cool because just when you're about to get attacked, you're gonna use it. Like, let's see here again. So see, I'm getting attacked, 18 damage, and now we're gonna use it. 0 damage and a heal, and again 0 damage and a heal. It's pretty cool. boom, heavy damage. I like it. So great healing. Like, you know, I can really see it's getting worth doing in PvP with the block that you can basically just block other people and heal. It's gonna be pretty insane. Then we have flash combo. Do elementalists swim faster? No. That was a random question. Then we have flash combo. Shadow step to your target and strike them multiple times. If all attack hit, gain access to repose. Repose, shadow step, flash shadow step to the flash combo starting point. Okay, so basically you are teleporting all of them, doing a lot of attacks and teleporting back. Of course, if you use it active, you have to use it active again to teleport back. Let's try it. Boom, 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 boom. Damage. And teleport back. And the teleporting back is actually dealing damage. I think it deals damage if like only if you actually someone is standing where you were before. But let's test that. We're gonna teleport back this time before it actually like dies. So boom, 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 boom. It actually looked like it got damaged from when we actually teleported. I feel like that was what happened. Let's test it on this one again. Yeah, okay, it actually damaged around you when you're teleporting back. So it's okay. That's pretty cool. It's some pretty heavy damage from it, like a super heavy damage. I like that one. Definitely like that one. Then we have Riling Light. Break, stun, and dodge backwards, blinding foes and gaining swiftness. Then gain access to a quick retribution. And quick retribution is launch forward, unleash a distorting strike at your foe and dazing them. So basically you're gonna like break, stun, and dodge backward. And blinding foes. So basically also blinding foes on next outgoing. Oh, okay, so you're blinding also. And then you can like get back to them and daze them. Okay, let's test that. We have some birds over here we can test it on. So like here, okay, so blind. Okay, so that was some kind of a knee attack. Okay. I like that little beta logo. Let's try it one more time. Damage, blind, and then like you like throwing a knee against him again. I see. I said let's try that one more time, just to like totally be sure what's happening. Rolling back, blinding, and then boom, knee. I like it, and I think I like the coolest thing with it is probably like that it's also breaking, stun, and dodge. Like if you're stunned, you're getting out of it. I like it. Then we have Whirling Light. Launch forward and perform a whirlwind kick, weakening and burning in any foes left in your wake. Wow. Is that like another cool kind of a blade storm? Okay. Wow. So you're basically gonna burn them, weak them, and deal damage with a blade storm. And you can use it in range of 600. Let's try it out. It basically reminds me of the warriors, like when the warrior. No, actually, I think isn't it like also a bit like. It could remind of that from the two-hand weapon, two-hand sword. Wait, basically you could... Oh my god, wait. You can have that one on while also having the two-handed sword. Wow, that's some heavy theory crafting we're doing right now. So basically you could attack someone with Blade Storm, then another Blade Storm. Okay, I like that. Well, we're not going to talk about two-hand sword today, that's for another time. But pretty cool. I like that, especially the burning effect. The last one is, well, not last one. Second last one is heal crack. Perform a quick heal strike that stuns your target. Okay, so basically you're just like kicking and stunning. Let's try it on this guy over here. Kick. Okay, so it's just a kick. The last one is Heaven's Palm. Slam the ground, knocking down your target foe. Foes that aren't target are knocked back instead. So basically the guy you're attacking is knocked back. Well, he's actually a knockback, like he's lying down on the ground. But everyone else around you is just like knocked away. Like, okay, yeah, okay, so it's you're knocking down the person you target, but everyone else is just like knocked away. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Let's test that. We have to test that. I think, yeah, all the birds are back again. No, someone is killing my birds. What are you doing? Stop killing my birds. Okay, well, let's test it on this guy. Okay, so you basically have to like. Okay, so it's like 240 meter around you. That, I like that. And it actually also deals quite okay damage, 62 damage. Like, and it only has like a 45-second cooldown. Let's test that one more time. But this time with a bit more enemies. Okay. So now we have 3 birds attacking me. I'm gonna block your attacks. What are you gonna do? Blocking your attacks. Okay, let's try this. So now I'm clicking at this guy here, and he's the only one who's supposed to be knocked down. And all the others, they were just knocked away. I see. You are no against the Willbender. Oh, okay, it actually fleed. Never mind then. So that is actually all the active spells that we're getting from the Willbender. The Willbender, the Airbender, the Willbender. I like that. So that was the active spells. That's the spells you can actually use in combat. Now we're going to talk about the build itself. So if you're not really interested in hearing about these passives and build, you can leave now for sure. But else, let's go through it and see all the like the passive traits we're getting. Because I mean that is pretty much it. You're not like getting any stats or anything from these. It's more like of course, I mean they are giving stats, some of these, but yeah. The first one, Willbender training. The Guardians of Virtues are now movement based, giving them a swift advantage in combat. Gain access to physical skill type. Then we have the Boon Pact. You gain concentration, but any boons you apply to allies have reduced duration. So basically you get plus 18 concentration, but duration of boons you're giving to allies is reduced by 50%. Okay, so you're not gonna pick this one as a healer. No. Or as a supporter. Then we have this one, power for power. Your toughness is reduced, but you gain the same amount in power. So basically you lose a lot of toughness, but you get a lot of power. So you get weaker, like you get strong attacks on yourself, but you deal more damage. Then we have concentrated crit. Outgoing healing potency is reduced, but healing power is increased. So basically you're going to heal. Healing power is increased by 18, but healing to others is reduced by 33%. I'm pretty sure what this means is that it's going to help you with your self-heal. So basically the healing you're going to cast on yourself is stronger, but the healing you cast on other people is weak. So it's not something you're going to pick as a healer. It's more like self-healing, like you're only caring about yourself. Let's say it in that way. Like this build is really like solo, the lone wolf, like caring about himself. I like that. Then we have Righteous Sprint. Gain increased movement speed, gain swiftness when you active a virtue. So every time you active one of these virtue, you basically get a 33% movement speed for 5 seconds. But passively you run now 25% faster. That is pretty insane. And then if I use like one of my virtues, then we also move even faster. This guy is really like a super ninja. I see. Then we have restorative virtues. While a virtue is active, activating another virtue reduces initial virtue's cooldown time by its remaining duration. Oh. Holy Reckoning. Willbender flames inflict increased damage and heal you when they hit an enemy. Ah, so every time my flames are, like from the virtues, are dealing damage, it heals. And healing when they hit an enemy. I like that. That's even more cool. So like having this one here that increases our self-heal, and having this one that heals every time my flames attack. Good luck killing me and with my block. Damn. Then we have Vanguard Tactics. Activating Courage grants protection and resolution. Shadow Stepping grants resistance. So basically, give protection, resolution, resistance. I see. Okay. Lethal Tempo. Each time you active a virtue or your virtue's passive are triggered, gain a damage bonus. Gaining stacks of this boon refreshes other stacks. Oh. Wait, do they mean like it only refreshes its own stack, or do they actually mean like it like refreshes other boon stacks? Because that would be amazing. But I think it just means it's itself. Gaining stacks of this boon refreshes other stacks. I mean, it would be insane if it actually refreshes other boons, but I don't think that's what they mean. But I don't know. Then we have Phoenix Protocol. Gain electricity and regeneration when resolve effect triggers, but you no longer heal. Resolve has modified duration. Gain electricity and regeneration when resolve effect triggers. Ah, but you no longer heal. Resolve has modified duration. So electricity and triggers like 25 skill recharge rate. Regeneration on trigger. So you actually get regeneration in this way. And resolve duration increased by 2 seconds. Okay. Turan's Momentum. It changes basically the lethal tempo we just talked about. Lethal tempo grants increased damage but has reduced duration. Justice duration is modified. So damage is increased by 2 seconds. Justice duration is increased by 2 seconds. Damage increased by 2%. And justice duration is increased by 2 seconds. And then lethal tempo duration is reduced by 2 seconds. So basically, instead of being active on you for 5 seconds, wasn't it 6 seconds? It's 4 seconds then.